What is up, guys? Sports Snippets, Dennis Sullivan here on a Sunday, 1st of October. Gotta tell you what, man. As a Dolphin fan, we got what we did not want to see this afternoon, and we got to give credit to Buffalo. Got to give credit to those Bills as they soundly defeat the Dolphins 48-20. Before I get started here, you do like the content of this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. That would be absolutely fantastic. Feel free to subscribe as well to my channel. That would be awesome as well. Now, this was the game that really the wheels came off, if you want to use that phrase. It was just the Bills. It was the Josh Allen, Stefon Diggs show. That was the show that we didn't want to see. This was the show that we hoping would not air this afternoon. However, it did in a big way, as Josh Allen was flawless. He was almost perfect, 21 out of 25, throws for 320 yards, throws for 4 touchdowns, doesn't throw any interceptions. He was outstanding, and equally outstanding was Stefon Diggs, 6 catches, 120 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Now, the two ways you can look at this, or at least the two ways that I'm looking at this, all right, from a Miami Dolphin angle here, is after 4 weeks, if you were to tell me that the Dolphins would be 3-1, of course, I'm going to say absolutely, I will take that. I am happy about that, which I am. Dolphins are still a 3-1 football team. Good start to the season. However, there is one concern I now have with this team that I kind of had coming into this game, but now it's official. And that is, on the defensive side of the ball, is this team good enough? Is this team good enough defensively? Because I don't want to hear any of this guy's so much better and that guy has improved since last year. We could stop all that talk right now. There were some definite missed tackles out there. Let's be honest. It was a sloppy defensive performance. And the question I have is, other than the first two, the other question that I have is, other than the first half of the New England Patriot game, what has really this Dolphin defense really done? Because week one, that was a Tua Tyreek bailout game. I mean, they were awesome. They won the game for us. Week two, you had New England, who moved the ball up and down the field second half against Dolphins. That was the first half. We looked good defensively. Last week against Denver, you really can't grade the defense much. I mean, we scored 70 points, and then today was not good. So let's just see. I don't want to sound too negative either. Let's see how that progresses and moves from week to week. We know the offense is explosive and is certainly good enough. It's the other side of the ball where I start to get concerned and start to get, at some points, I start to get a little frustrated. But we look at the big picture. It is a 3-1 football team. The Dolphins will return home next week against the New York Giants. Not an easy game at all, but definitely a winnable game for the Dolphins as they hope to move their record to 4-1. As far as the Bills go, they will be playing in London next week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I'm thinking to myself, didn't the Jaguars just play today in London? So I don't know if that's ever happened before where a team stays out there for 2 weeks in a row. But apparently that is the case. As I was checking the London schedule, it looks like there's 3 games to be played out there this year. The other one's like 2 weeks from today. And involves the Ravens playing, I'm not sure who else, guys, but I know the Baltimore Ravens are playing in London for that 3rd game out there. But I regress. I want to discuss a little bit more about this football game. Hang with me, hang tight for another few minutes. The Bills did run fairly well. Is another concern. I mean, teams run the ball right up the gut against the Dolphins. Latavius Murray, 4 carries, that's it, but he has 32 yards, 8 yards a carry. Damian Harris, 6 for 29. James Cook got a majority of their carries, 12 for 29 and a touchdown. Josh Allen rushed for a touchdown and 17 yards. Kyle Allen, 3 carries, -3 yards. Already talked about Diggs. Gabe Davis had that really nice touchdown reception over to the right side. Finished with that one touchdown and 61 yards receiving. Cook out of the backfield, a 48-yard reception. Dalton Kincaid catches 4 balls for 27 yards. Murray out of the backfield, 2 for 24. Trent Sherfield, 18 yards, 2 catches. Dawson Knox, their tight end, a 12-yard reception. Deontay Hardy, 2 catches, 10 yards. That was Buffalo and their 48 points. Congratulations to them. No excuses, Miami. Tua would finish with 282 yards throwing, a touchdown and an interception. Achane was back at it again, though. He was the one bright spot. 101 yards and 2 touchdowns on only 8 carries. So Achane, second big week in a row for him. Tyreek Hill had a 14-yard run. Berrios also had an 11-yard run. Both the receivers getting in on the Dolphin running attack. Raheem Mostert had better games. He fumbled twice. He lost one of those 2 fumbles. He only had 9 yards rushing on 7 carries. He did factor in the passing game, though. 2 7 yards, 2 carries. The receiving core for the Dolphins were definitely held in check. The 1-2 punch of Hill and Jalen Waddle combined barely got over 100 yards. Hill, 3 catches, 58 yards. Waddle, 46 yards on 4 catches. Berrios had a decent game, 6 catches, 43 yards, and a touchdown. I like Berrios. He's a scrappy guy. He's a good contributor. You know, he contributes special teams a little bit there, right? Punt returns. He's good over the middle. He has good hands. He's a nice role player for the Dolphins. I mean, he's basically been your third receiver. Like today was your third receiver. Durham Smythe, the tight end, had 41 yards on 4 catches, got involved early, and then he just kind of faded out in the background there. They didn't really throw much to him after the opening series. Mostert, as mentioned, did have the 36 yards on 3 carries. He was a factor receiving the football out of the backfield. Alec Ingold had that one nice 23-yard reception. Achane added 3 catches, 19 yards, and Cedric Wilson with a 16-yard reception. So that's how it went down, guys. I always do my statistical breakdown. It's part of my videos here. Like to bring that to you. Hope you enjoy that. So that is that. The Dolphins have seen better days. They go from scoring 70 points to losing by 4 touchdowns, right? That's the NFL. That's how the NFL works. That is life following a NFL team as a fan, which is a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun. I hope you think it's a lot of fun as well. So I will talk to you guys soon. Let me know what you think. Let's try to regroup against the Giants next week. That is Sunday, the 8th of October. I will talk to you soon, and bye for now.